Hi, I'm Cassandra Garrison, live for Reuters in Rio, and today we are talking about the stuff of Olympic dreams. We're talking about gold medals. We're at the Brazilian Mint. I'm joined by Victor Hugo Herbert, who's in charge of the medal sector here at the Brazilian Mint, and he's going to be talking to us about the entire process of what goes into making medals for the Olympics and the Paralympics from the start to the time they end up on the necks of Olympic champions. Victor, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Let's start by talking about how long it takes. When did the Brazilian Mint begin working on the Olympic and Paralympic medals for 2016?
The whole project had started 2 years ago, but the production, in fact, had started 1 year ago. Yeah.
Okay, and you actually have some medals here. Victor,
Yeah.
if I could ask you to take the microphone, I'm going to spin the camera around so that people can see the medals.
Okay.
And while we're doing that, just tell us a little bit, Victor, about what we're looking at. These ones here?
Yeah, we're looking for a gold medal. Yeah, it's for the committee. Here we have a silver one, and then the bronze one. Okay. The medals we are seeing here, the Nike goddess. Yeah, the victory goddess, the Greek victory goddess. Yeah, and here we have the Paralympic medals, okay? The gold one, the silver one, and the bronze one, yeah? And they are different from the other medals because they produce some sound, yeah? Here, you're gonna see like this. Just a sec, like this.
Oh.
Could you hear me? Yeah?
I can hear you.
So,
Victor, explain why the Paralympic medals are making that rattling sound. Actually, is this the first time that the Paralympic medals have made a sound when you shake them? Is this the first Olympics? This is something new?
yes, it's the first time. It's new. The committee asked us to give another experience for the athletes. So we discussed a lot with them how to make that. Yeah, the Paralympic medals have the braille inscription, but it don't say if it's gold, bronze, or silver ones. So they want to give the athletes an option to identify the medals and to celebrate what kind of medal they received or they won. So we start that, and we start just putting the noise inside, and then we put different amounts of spheres of stainless steel inside, and they shake and make some different sounds. Yeah.
Okay, if you're just joining me, we are live in Rio. We are at the Brazilian Mint, and this is where Olympic medals for the 2016 Olympics are made. If you're seeing this, we are looking at a gold, silver, and bronze medal for the Olympics, and also the gold, silver, and bronze medals for the Paralympics. And this is Victor Hugo Herbert. He's in charge of the medal sector here at the Brazilian Mint, and he is now, as you can see, oh wow, so that is the Olympic gold medal. That's what it looks like. It's quite stunning in person. I don't know if you can, if this sheen is picking up over the camera, but it's very shiny. It's lovely. It's got the Rio 2016 logo on it. And Victor, you said that's the Nike goddess, yeah, on the other side. So that's quite incredible. Victor, could you tell us who chooses the design for the Olympics?
Yeah, the committee and the Brazilian Mint had worked together. The committee chose the design, but the artists of the Brazilian House Mint had sculpted them on clay and gypsy first, and then we produced the matrix. So with this metal matrix, we start striking them. Okay, we must strike the blanks 3 times to get the whole relief. Yeah, it's a very different medal because it's a cumbered one. Yeah. The center of the relief is 11 millimeters high, but the edge is 6 millimeters. So we have such difference of relief from the center and the edge of the medal. Yeah.
Okay, Victor, tell us what actually goes into these gold medals. They're not solid gold, from my understanding.
Yeah,
they are some recycled material, some recycled silver.
Yeah, the gold medal has it's a silver alloy and gold alloy. Yeah. Inside of this we have recycled silver and 6 grams of pure gold. Okay. Then we put electroplated bath with full gold to give this appearance of shiny gold. Okay.
Okay. Let's give our viewers another look at these gold medals. Victor, I'm going to ask you to hold the microphone so that I can spin the camera. Oh, yes, the microphone. So I can spin the camera around and explain why you're using these gloves. Show her so you can see on his hands. He's got some. Are those latex gloves? No, they're just cotton gloves.
Cotton gloves.
All right. Let's talk about why you need those.
Yeah. These medals are finished, and we are packing them now. So we don't want to touch them with bare hands because we don't want to put any fingerprints on this. So the girls here are checking if everything's alright. They're packing, and we can see that September 17th medals. Yeah. And we must check if the gold, bronze, and silver of any of sports of this day of event are inside of the right boxes, because we deliver them to the committee at the right place, and all the medals for a specific sport or event at the same box. So it must be we must have a lot of logistic and check and recheck everything.
I imagine there's quite a lot of coordination in this process.
Yeah, a lot.
If you're just joining us, we're at the Brazilian Mint. What you're seeing are workers here at the Brazilian Mint packaging the medals for the Olympics and the Paralympics. So Victor, every single sport, all the medals you see for every sport at the Olympics and the Paralympics are packaged right here at the Mint. So what we're seeing is all the medals left for, is it the Paralympics? Because the Olympic medals, I imagine,
are just the whole Olympic program is all delivered, at August 1st. But the Paralympics ones, we have finished the last 3 days of competition. So we hope that at the end of this week, probably everything will be packaged. Okay.
But let's walk around a bit, Victor. And while we're doing that, I'm going to ask you, so once they are made here at the Mint and they're packaged as we are seeing this worker do right now, what happens to them then? Are they transported to Olympic Park in some kind of special secure car?
Yeah, we packed here. The committee arrived to check the medals and the boxes. If every event is in the right box, then we check again, and we close the boxes and then move them to a safety room. Then the logistics team of the committee transport them to the right place of the events. So they are separate here, because at the venues of the events they must be separate too. So they go separate every time.
That is so interesting. Okay, let's go back to the table so we can give our viewers a close-up look of this gold, bronze, and silver medal. It's just so amazing to see this in person. And to be honest, this is about as close to an Olympic medal as I will ever get in my entire life. So on a personal note, this is just a really exciting thing to see in person. There it is. There's the gold medal. Victor, can I ask you to pick that up, please, so that we can give our viewers a closer look? Oh, wow. He's got to use his special gloves, as he mentioned earlier. He cannot touch them with his hands so as not to sort of smudge the sheen. That's the Rio 2016 silver gold that you are seeing around the necks of Olympians on the medal podium. Victor, is there anything significant about the ribbon part of the medal?
Yeah, the ribbon is 50% PET plastic material. So it's recycled from the soda bottles. Yeah, so it's a recycled ribbon. The silver on the part of the silver on this medal is recycled too, from X-ray exams and from glasses and mirrors, or car mirrors. We recycled the metal to use on this medal.
Wow, it's just really a testament to how modern today's Olympics are. All these medals are made from recycled materials.
Yeah, the bronze ones, we use 40% of the copper of the bronze from our own trash, yeah, from the company. We choose materials, pipes, and things that we not use again, and we melt them and produce the bronze medals. So the gold is mercury-free too. We choose a mine here in Brazil that explore gold and process it, refine it without mercury. So to us, the whole thing, the whole metal are recycled or sustainable, and these wooden boxes are FSC certified too.
Wow.
The certifies, diplomas, and the whole thing that we produce were for the community were sustainable.
Wow. So, Victor, you and your team here at the Brazilian Mint have a hand in the medals from the time that the gold is mined, even all the way to these boxes that they're in.
Sorry.
How many people do you have working on this team to make the medals?
100 of employees, but 80 work on shifts, 24 hours per day. So. Wow. We work a lot.
It sounds like it. And how many medals did the team produce for this Olympics and Paralympics?
Sorry?
How many medals were made?
5,130 units, around 2,048 for Olympic, and 2,062 for Paralympics. Yeah.
So did you make more than you need?
Yeah.
Are there extras?
We need to produce a little bit more for like spare, because when two athletes won the same position at the podium, they must won an extra medal. So we produce a little bit more, but the committee had asked us first to produce them. Yeah.
What happens with the extra medals at the end of the Olympics? Do they come back here and turn into something else?
No. The extra ones stay with the committee for museums and that kind of expositions, and to solve problems like an accident or something like that. Okay. So
there's a purpose for everything. Victor, can I ask you to show the gold medal once again, because it's just quite a sight. Oh, okay, let's go over here to one that's packaged. Let's find out which sport it's for too, because that's very interesting. All right, Victor's now looking for a gold medal that's packaged, and it's about to be shipped out to the Paralympics. If you're just joining us, I'm Cassandra Garrison for Reuters, and I'm live at the Brazilian Mint. This is where the gold medals of the Olympics are actually made, and this is Victor Hugo Berbert, and he is in charge of the medal sector here, and he is showing off a gold medal. Wow, that's quite.
It's for women's marathon.
This is for the women's marathon.
Yeah, Paralympic.
For the Paralympics. Wow. Okay, so that's what it's like. And also, Victor, you mentioned that something new about these medals this year is that they make a sound. So I'm going to ask you to shake it. I'm going to put the microphone up to it. Okay, and for people just joining us, Victor, can you explain again why the medals this year have that sound?
Because the committee asked us to include more, to give a new experience for the Paralympic athletes. Yeah, the medals have the Braille inscription, but it don't say if it's gold, silver, or bronze medal. So we want to give them another experience to feel better, yeah, to identify what kind of medal they wanted. So
it's like a sensory experience. Yeah, so for Paralympians, so it's not just about seeing or feeling the medal, but it's now about hearing it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, Victor, let's go back over to this table where you need the special gloves, and you could get a really good look at the medal here and its ribbon, which Victor was telling us was made of all recycled material. In fact, the entire medal is made up of sustainable, recyclable material. Wow. So this is it. This is an up-close and personal view of the Olympic gold medal. Really amazing. Victor, what is it like to be working on such a significant job to the Olympics? I mean, you and your team are responsible for the highest award in the Olympic Games, the gold medal, and as well as the bronze and the silver. These are the awards of the Olympics. What's it like to be responsible for making them?
Yeah, it's a lot. It was a lot of honor to do that. The Brazilian men produce medals every day. Yeah, it's a tradition, but the Olympic medal is something new. Yeah, something that we didn't imagine that we could do. So now it's an honor to us, and it's a kind of emotional thing, yeah, to see that our job is on the chest of athletes like Michael Phelps, like Rafaela Silva, and too much others. So when we see the ceremony of when they give the medal to the athletes, to us is too much, because we see our job. Yeah, it's an object of art. It's a lot of work on it. It was scoped by a friend of us, yeah, a worker like me. So when we see that on the chest of the athletes, we feel like in heaven, yeah. You see that and feel, whoa, it's my job, the job of my friends. So it's fantastic.
I can imagine. It's just thrilling to watch the Olympics and then see those athletes get their medals and know that it started with you and your team here at the Brazilian Mint. Pretty incredible. Okay, Victor, one last time, let's get a look at that medal. And while you're holding it, I'm going to give you the microphone. If you can just describe to our viewers how heavy it is, what it feels like in your hand.
Okay. It's 500 grams medal. Yeah, it's a high relief in the center, 11 millimeter at the center, and it goes cumbered by the edge, so it's 6 millimeters at the edge. So the relief goes changing from the center to the edge. It's a difficult thing to do, and we did. At the other side, we have the Nike goddess, yeah, the Greek goddess of the victory. We scoped this with the Brazilian woman shape, yeah, a little bit, and it goes 11 millimeters high at the center and 6 millimeters high at the edge. So it's cumbered both sides. It's a difficult thing to do, yeah. Then we write at the edge the name of the event. This one is just a model, but we're gonna see at the Paralympic ones, because we just delivered the Olympic ones. So at the Paralympic ones, move like this, we're gonna see the inscription, the name of the event is here.
Yep.
So
let's see if I can move it on that. You can see that Victor's saying that the name of the event is actually inscribed on the side of the medal. So this one is for, let's see that, Victor. This one says Paralympics men's high jump. Okay, yeah. Wow. So this will end up on the neck of the Paralympian who wins gold at the men's high jump in the Paralympics. This is the exact medal. That's pretty cool. Exactly. So Victor, we know you have to use special gloves to hold these. Now I have a question. Have you ever just, when no one's looking, have you ever just slipped it on to see what it feels like?
No, we touch them when we are starting to strike them without gloves, because we must understand if any piece of metal is free on the top, we must touch to feel that. But when we are finishing them with lacquer and putting the ribbon, the whole process must be with gloves. Yeah.
Okay.
But when we are packaging them, like now, we must use gloves all the time because we don't want fingerprints on the metals. Yeah.
So you've never put one around your neck?
No, we can't do that because just the athlete that won the event can put it.
It's very important that only the gold or bronze or silver medal winners are the ones who have ever worn their medals around their necks.
We can't do that.
So they do not do that here at the Brazilian Mint.
No way.
It may be tempting, but they don't do it. It would be amazing to have one of those around one's neck, but I guess you've got to win gold or bronze or silver at the Olympics in order to do that. I want to thank you so much, Victor Hugo Herbert of the Brazilian Mint, the metal sector. Thank you so much for joining us for this very informative interview about what it is like to see the Olympic medals in person, and also the process behind making them. I'm Cassandra Garrison for Reuters. I want to thank all of you from around the world for joining us for this segment. We'll have a lot more live coverage out of Rio, so stick around and also check out Reuters.com for our latest reporting. Thanks for joining us.